Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Sabbath school today. Come on in with Teacher Kathy. And we're going to start out with our tick-tock sticks. You want to get them out? This is what the clock says, tick-tock, tick-tock. This is what the clock says, tick-tock, tick-tock. This is what the clock says, tick-tock, tick-tock. Time for Sabbath school at 9:30. This is what the clock says, tick-tock, tick-tock. This is what the clock says, tick-tock, tick-tock. This is what the clock says, tick-tock, tick-tock. Time for Sabbath school at 9:30. We are all special to Jesus, and Jesus is special to us. We need to invite him into our Sabbath school room. It's time for our prayer song. Do you have hands that clap and fingers that wiggle? I have hands that clap, clap, clap. I have hands that clap, clap, clap. I have hands that clap, clap, clap. They were made by Jesus. I have fingers that wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I have fingers that wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I have fingers that wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. They were made by Jesus. I have feet that tippy, tippy toe. I have feet that tippy, tippy toe. I have feet that tippy, tippy toe. They were made by Jesus. I have knees that bend by my chair. I have knees that bend by my chair. I have hands that fold in prayer while I talk to Jesus. Dear Jesus, thank you for being with us this Sabbath morning. Please help us to learn about how much you love us through the colors of creation. Please bless the boys and girls far and near. We love you, Jesus. Amen. Thank you. You did a wonderful job. Today, we are going to learn about the colors of creation. And it starts out with, we have eyes that Jesus gave us to see the colors with. Can you point to your eyes and say, I have two little eyes, just like this little boy is doing? Are you ready? I have two little eyes to see with, two little eyes to see with, two little eyes to see the colors Jesus made for me. I have two little eyes to see with, two little eyes to see with, two little eyes to see the colors Jesus made for me. And the first color was black. That is where the earth began. There was no colors. We're going to start out, we're going to cover up our eyes when we sing, black is where the world began. And then when it says, light appeared at God's command, we'll uncover our eyes, okay? Are you ready? Black is where the world began, silent space, an empty place. Light appeared at God's command to form the night and day. Let's go back through it. Black is where the world began, a silent space, an empty place. Light appeared at God's command to form the night and day. And And the reason we can see colors, because Jesus made the light, and we have flashlights. That's how we see the colors, is through the light. Can we sing the song, We Can See Colors? We can see colors. We can see colors. We can see colors, 'cause Jesus made the light. We can see colors. We can see colors. We can see colors, 'cause Jesus made the light. And the colors are in the rainbow. And we have many colors in the rainbow. We're going to sing Who Made the Beautiful Rainbow. And then when we sing it the second time around, we're going to talk about the color we're going to talk about today. It may not actually be in the rainbow, but we're going to talk about it, okay? Who made the beautiful rainbow? I know, God made the beautiful rainbow because He loves me so. And the color today is going to be brown. We're going to talk about brown. Okay? It's not actually in the rainbow, but it is a color that God made for us. So we're going to sing Who Made the Brown in the Rainbow. Who made the brown in the rainbow? I know, God made the brown in the rainbow because He loves me so. And there's something that I know all of you love as much as Teacher Kathy does. And it shows the colors. And we like to do this every Sabbath. We don't always get to, but we like to sing about the bubbles. Are you ready? Bubbles, bubbles, I like to play with bubbles. Jesus must like pretty things because He made the bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, I like to play with bubbles. Jesus must like pretty things because He made the bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, I like to play with bubbles. Jesus must like pretty things because He made the bubbles. I like to play with bubbles. Jesus must like pretty things because the bubbles. I like to play with bubbles. Jesus must like pretty things because He made the bubbles. I had to pick the one with the... Okay, we're going to talk about clouds next. Clouds are white. Sometimes, last night they were dark and scary, but today they're bright. So we're going to take clouds out and we're going to sing about clouds in the sky floating by. Clouds in the sky floating by, fluffy white clouds in the sky. Jesus made all the clouds in the sky, fluffy white clouds in the sky. Clouds in the sky floating by, fluffy white clouds in the sky. Jesus put all the clouds in the sky, fluffy white clouds in the sky. And the clouds can produce many things. One that thing like Teacher Kathy was talking about last night, it can produce rain. And we would like to sing about the rain right now. The raindrops fall with a pitter-patter pit, a pitter-patter pit, a pitter-patter pit. The raindrops fall with a pitter-patter pit, showing God's great love. Raindrops fall with a pitter-patter pit, a pitter-patter pit, a pitter-patter pit. The raindrops fall with a pitter-patter pit, showing God's great love. And sometimes the clouds will produce snowflakes. We don't need to worry about that right now, but a couple months ago we did. In fact, it's not been very long at all that it quit snowing on us this year. We talk about the snowflakes. I like to see the snowflakes fall from the clouds, from the clouds. I like to see the snowflakes fall. Jesus made them, I know. I like to see the snowflakes fall from the clouds, from the clouds. I like to see the snowflakes fall. Jesus made them, I know. And there's more types of water. It's blue, and it covers up lots of our earth. It's the color blue. And it's in our ocean. So we're going to sing about the big blue ocean. The big blue ocean covered up all the land. The big blue ocean, the big blue ocean. The big blue ocean covered up all the land. Water spread as far as you could see. The big blue ocean covered up all the land. The big blue ocean, big blue ocean. The big blue ocean covered up all the land. Water spread as far as you could see. And we need that water. We need to drink water. And we're going to each take a drink of water, okay? I drink a lot of water. I drink the water Jesus made. I drink a lot of water. I drink the water Jesus made. And then there was brown dirt, and out of the brown dirt, it's the color we're talking about today. That's where everything grows up, is from the brown dirt. And we're going to rake and hoe so we can get a garden ready. Do you have a garden at your house? I have a little one. I'm not making it, but I have one. Are you ready? I rake and hoe with my garden tools in the brown dirt Jesus made. My garden grows in the rich brown dirt, in the brown dirt Jesus made. I rake and hoe with my garden tool in the brown dirt Jesus made. My garden grows in the rich brown dirt, in the brown dirt Jesus made. And up out of the dirt comes tall small green things, and they are so beautiful. This year, Teacher Kathy's been watching them grow outside her house, and the leaves are so pretty and green. Would you like to help me be a tree? Jesus made the green trees, green trees, green trees. Jesus made the green trees, swaying in the breeze. Jesus made the green trees, green trees, green trees. Jesus made the green trees, swaying in the breeze. And in the green trees, there are little animals that live up in the trees. And we have a very special one that lives up in the tree that we like to hear sing. It just got me. Oh, listen to our little bird. He likes to sing to us. And the little birds like to sit up in the tree. Can you bring your little birds up and we'll put them in the tree? Go ahead, Tammy. Jesus made the birds for me up in the tree. Jesus made the birds for me, they're singing happily. Jesus made the birds for me, they're singing in the tree. Jesus made the birds for me, they're singing happily. And he also makes good food for us to eat from the trees. And all of you know that the apples are Teacher Kathy's favorite fruit. You want to come up and help me pick the apples off the tree? I'd like to eat an apple picked from the apple tree. Dear Jesus, mend the sun and rain to make them grow for me. I like to eat an apple picked from the apple tree. Dear Jesus sends the sun and rain to make them grow for me. I like to eat an apple picked from the apple tree. Dear Jesus sends the sun and rain to make them grow for me. And Jesus makes other good food for us to eat. And we're talking about some brown food today. And Teacher Kathy found a brown potato. Can we sing about Jesus made the potato taste good? Jesus made the potato taste good, good, good. Jesus made the potato taste good, good. Oh, let's see what else we have in here. We have mushrooms. Do you like mushrooms? We can sing they taste good too. Jesus made the mushrooms taste good, good, good. Jesus made the mushrooms taste good, good. And one thing that's kind of fun is a pretzel. It can be brown. So let's sing about the pretzel. Jesus made the pretzel taste good, good, good. Jesus made the pretzel taste good, good. And there's also brown bread. Let's sing about the brown bread. It tastes good too. Jesus made the bread taste good, good, good. Jesus made the bread taste good, good. Yummy! Lots of good food for us He gave. And in our world of colors, there's lots of pretty flowers, and the flowers are beautiful this year too. Have you been outside and looked at all the colors of the flowers? We have lots of colors of the flowers. The world is full of pretty flowers, pretty flowers, pretty flowers. The world is full of pretty flowers. God made them so. The world is full of pretty flowers. God made it so. The world is full of pretty flowers, pretty flower, pretty flowers. The world is full of pretty flowers. Made it so. Red, purple, blue, orange and yellow too. The world is full of pretty flowers. God made it so. And to make those flowers grow, Jesus put something yellow up in the sky, and also helps us to grow, gives us vitamin D, and keeps our bones strong. It's the sun. And He wants the plants to grow, so let's raise our suns high in the sky. Jesus wants the plants to grow, and that's the reason why He made the yellow sun. He made the yellow sun. Jesus made the plants to grow, and that's the reason why He made the yellow sun to shine. Jesus wants the plants to grow, and that's the reason why He made the yellow sun. He made the yellow sun. Jesus wants the plants to grow, and that's the reason why He made the yellow sun to shine. Oh, but when that sun is shining so bright, oh, your eyes might start hurting, and then you might have to put on your sunglasses. The sun is shining bright, bright, bright. I have to squeeze my eyes up tight, tight, tight. So when the sun is shining bright, 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 I just put on my little sunglasses. When the sun is shining bright, 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 I have to squeeze my eyes up tight, tight, tight. So when the sun is shining bright, 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 I just put on my little sunglasses. And sunglasses are fun to wear, especially when we're little boys and girls. They make them all kinds of colors. Okay, God made brown food. He also made brown animals. And today we're going to talk about some brown animals. And look what she found in the bag, a brown bunny rabbit. Can we sing about animals? Animals. Jesus made the animals. Animals, animals. Jesus made the animals. Great big animals, little tiny animals. Animals, animals. Jesus made the animals. The bunny is an animal that I know. We all know about bunny rabbits, don't we? Oh, well, look what I found. Do many of you see a moose running around in Lincoln? I've never seen one, but I think he's cute. Let's sing about God's moose. Animals, animals, Jesus made the animals. Great big animals, little tiny animals. Animals, animals, Jesus made the animals. The moose is an animal that I know. Oh, and look, we do see this in Nebraska. We see deers in Nebraska, don't we? We do. They can be running anywhere out in the cornfields and the wheat fields. Let's sing about the deer. Animals, animals, Jesus made the animals. Great big animals, little tiny animals. Animals, animals, Jesus made the animals. The deer is an animal that I know. We have one more, and I know that Nebraska is full of these little creatures because they're in my neighborhood. Well, I'm not sure if it's a squirrel. I think it's a squirrel. So let's sing about the squirrel. Animals, animals, Jesus made the animals. Great big animals, little tiny animals. Animals, animals, Jesus made the animals. The squirrel is animal that I know. There's lots of beautiful animals that God gave us. He also blessed all of us with different skin tones. I think that was a wonderful idea. It makes life so much more interesting to me. And there's reasons for the color skin tones, because some of it has to do with where you live and how the sun reflects. But so anyway, can we sing Jesus loves the little children? Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red, brown, yellow, black, and white, all are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red, brown, yellow, black, and white, all are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. He loves us all, no matter where we live, no matter what we look like. He loves us. And do you know what else Jesus is making colorful for us? He's making your home and my home in heaven to be beautiful. We're going to have all kinds of beautiful colors in heaven that we can't even imagine right now here on earth. But we're going to build us some mansions. My home in heaven will be beautiful, will be beautiful, will be beautiful. My home in heaven will be beautiful, that Jesus is building for me. My home in heaven will be beautiful, will be beautiful, will be beautiful. My home in heaven will be beautiful, that Jesus is building for me. With all the beautiful things that God has created for us, it has made my heart grow big with His love. And I know it has made your heart grow big with His love also. We're going to bring up little red hearts and place them with Jesus and sing, "My little heart has a great big love." Little heart has a great big love for Jesus. My little heart has a great big love for Jesus. I heard Him knock, I let Him in. Now my little heart has a great big love for Jesus. And we can clap and sing for the colors today that God made us. I'm glad He gave us all the colors to see with our eyes. They make life so interesting and so beautiful. Can you help me sing, "I'm glad today"? I'm glad today, I'm glad today, for the colors I'm glad today. Thank you, God in heaven. today. I'm glad today. For the colors, I'm glad today. Thank you, God in heaven. It's almost time to say goodbye, but before we say goodbye, can we just have a little prayer with each other? Okay. Dear Jesus, thank you for the boys and girls. Please be with them and their families. We love you, Jesus, and we love our children. Please bless them. In your name, amen. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Come back again next Sabbath day. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Come back again next Sabbath day. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.